It's been praised by legends.
So New England Championship Wrestling, support them at all costs.
For the fans of NECW that continue to support their fine promotions, you couldn't make a better choice.
It's where today's superstars cut their teeth before becoming famous. It's New England's longest running, most publicized, and most respected professional wrestling promotion. New England Championship Wrestling. Welcome, everyone, to the debut edition of New England Championship Wrestling. Thank you for letting us into your homes this week. We hope that you'll join us each and every week, whether it's here on broadcast television in the Boston area or across the world on YouTube and iTunes. This week, we'll be seeing former NECW Heavyweight Champion Slyck Wagner Brown as he takes on the brash Canadian sensation, Jeremy Prophet. But right now, for those of you who may be watching New England Championship Wrestling for the very first time, let's take a look at who the current champions are. The NECW Heavyweight Championship currently belongs to former WWE star Antonio the Promise Thomas. Thomas is a former NECW Tag Team Champion and a former Iron 8 Champion. He won the title in a Top Contenders match with Johnny Thunder on February 1st. Thunder laying in wait for Thomas. Misses. Thomas now hooks him, goes for a backslide. Cover right here, and that's going to do it. We've got a new champion.
And your winner and the new NECW Heavyweight Champion, Antonio the Promise Thomas.
After 10 years, Antonio the Promise Thomas is the NECW Heavyweight Champion. Also on February 1st, superstar Scotty Slade and the Shure Thing Shurman captured the NECW Tag Team Championship by dubious means over Mike Webb and Nick Fahrenheit. Now Fahrenheit has him from behind, tries to roll him over, sunset flip, and a 2 count only. Oh, wait a minute, Shurman had the belt. Shurman waffled Fahrenheit, and we've got new champions. Shurman waffled Nick Fahrenheit right in the face with the Tag Team Championship belt, and Shurman and Slade are the new Tag Team Champions.
Scotty Slade and the Shure Thing
An unbelievable set of circumstances puts the Shure Thing Mark Shurman and superstar Scotty Slade in the position of being the NECW Tag Team Champions. World Women's Wrestling Champion Alexis Nevaeh is a 3-time champion. Her current reign began on August 8, 2010, when she recaptured the title from Mistress Belmont inside a steel cage. She's held the title ever since, and on May 4th, should she remain undefeated, will have held the title for an incredible 1,000 days. Coming up, this week's feature match and more as New England Championship Wrestling continues after this. NECW Shooting Range. The audio podcast with Sheldon Goldberg and Kevin Castro. Listen online at NECW.TV. It's the place in cyberspace. The all-new NECW website. Online at NECW.TV.
I'm here with Slyck Wagner Brown, the man known as the Underground King. Wagner, welcome back to New England Championship Wrestling.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's good to be back. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. What's your name again?
Oh, I'm Al Basler.
Al, pleasure to meet you, Al. It's good to be back at NECW.
All right, Wagner, tonight, your first match back, you go one-on-one with Jeremy Prophet.
Jeremy Prophet. You know, Jeremy, I've heard a lot of good things about you. You know, you come from Canada. YouTube has taken a liking to him. You know, not as much as me, but a liking nonetheless. You see, Jeremy, he has one simple goal. That's to show the people what he can do. And he's definitely done a good job with that so far. But Jeremy, this is where it gets tough, because tonight you're stepping in the ring with SWB. Tonight you're stepping in the ring with a man that does what he does best, is beat people down. Jeremy Prophet, you're a man of history. You were trained by a legend. Well, I was also trained by a legend, and his name was Killer Kowalski. You see, Jeremy, I'm a Kowalski guy. And tonight, not only am I gonna beat you down, but I'm gonna teach you a lesson in respect. Respect.
Slyck Wagner Brown, back in NECW, ready for action against Jeremy Prophet.
You know, it really gets to me that everywhere I've been going in this town today, people have been saying, what are you going to do about Slyck Wagner Brown? What are you going to do? He's big. He's bad. He's dangerous. All I got to say to that is, Slyck Wagner Brown, what are you going to do about me? I'm Jeremy Prophet. I like hurting people. I like fighting. I like violence and brutality. Do you know what you're getting yourself into? Huh? You see, you used to be an NECW champion here. Keyword being used to. The last time you were here, you were lying flat in your back in a six-man tag, staring at the lights. Just like you're going to be tonight when you face me. You see, the way I see it, you have become a little bit out of touch, just like you've become out of shape. Your time has come and gone. My time is now. And as far as all your accomplishments go, they will pale in comparison to the one accomplishment you'll have after tonight. And that's being known as just another victim on Jeremy Prophet's hit list. The way I see it, you can call yourself the Underground King all you want. Because tonight, I'm going to be the guy that I'll see you in the ring, Slyck Wagner Brown. And if you don't know, now you know.
Let's take a look at the contestants in this week's feature match. Slyck Wagner Brown, 6'2", 235. A pro for over 10 years. I think it's closer to 15. Trademark moves trained by the legendary Walter Killer Kowalski. Actually, Wagner Brown was the head trainer for Killer Kowalski. Jeremy Prophet, trained by the legendary Ron Hutchison, a man who has trained Hall of Famers such as Edge, Christian, Trish Stratus, Beth Phoenix, and many more. A young man, 8 years as a pro, looking to make his move here in New England Championship Wrestling. As we join this matchup, already in progress. Fans already getting a taste of the athleticism of these two men. Jeremy Prophet, the Canadian. Slyck Wagner Brown, a former NECW Heavyweight Champion. Wagner Brown, the second man to hold the NECW Heavyweight Championship, defeating the original champion, Mike Hollow. Prophet rolls through, kips up. Winds the arm up of Slyck Wagner Brown. Prophet into a hammerlock on Wagner Brown. Wagner, nice trip out right there as he floats over into a front chancery on Jeremy Prophet. Prophet now reverses out.
I say, get away.
Wagner now kipping up right there as he locks the arm up with Jeremy Prophet. Tries to take out the knee and takes him down. Wagner now with the advantage. Using his weight to wear down Jeremy Prophet. Prophet trying to come out. Oh, nice kick right there by Prophet. If you can't do it one way, do it another. Prophet. Nice switch into a top wrist lock. And then once again, Wagner kicking out the leg and taking Prophet down. Only gets a 2 count. Reverse chin lock by Wagner Brown. Slyck Wagner Brown has wrestled all over the world, Japan, England, among other places. A well-traveled veteran with the experience advantage in this matchup. Off the ropes goes Prophet. Prophet now, head scissors takedown. Wagner back to his feet. Prophet now gets caught by Wagner, but catches himself. Drop kick right on the money. Prophet stomping away on the chest of Slyck Wagner Brown.
Take one, come on, 1, 2, 3.
Wagner Brown to the opposite side. Prophet charges in, knees right to the chest. That will take the wind out of you right there. Prophet now saying he's done, but Wagner has other ideas. Wagner just caught Prophet, used his momentum to send him headfirst into the turnbuckle, and the cover right here only gets him 2. Both of these men looking to get back into title contention here in New England Championship Wrestling. Wagner has the calf right behind the head and neck of Jeremy Prophet. Pain X on the face of the Canadian star Jeremy Prophet as he rolls Wagner over into a cover. Referee out of position and a 2 count only. Big shot by Wagner. Right in the face of Jeremy Prophet. That face getting a workout right there, right into the turnbuckle. Wagner Brown snaps Prophet back up that top rope. Snap mirrors him over. Once again, Wagner trying to wear down Jeremy Prophet. Prophet with the youth. Prophet with perhaps a conditioning advantage, and a little later in the match. It's Wagner over the top. Waist locks him into a saddle. Only 2. Wagner now goes for it again. Over the top. Sunset flip. Here's a cover. 2, and only that. Prophet misses with the leg. Wagner hooks him and only gets 2. Tremendous athleticism on the part of Jeremy Prophet and Slyck Wagner Brown on this debut edition of New England Championship Wrestling. Wagner laying in wait, dives through the ropes right onto Prophet. Suicide dive by Slyck Wagner Brown. Wagner taking a little pause for refreshment right there as the fans here in the intimate confines of the Knights of Columbus and Randolph, Massachusetts, getting more than their money's worth in this matchup. Wagner Brown upstairs, perches himself on that second rope and a missile drop kick right on the money. Jeremy Prophet in a bit of trouble here, covered by Wagner Brown, and only 2. Slyck Wagner Brown, one of the stars that will be in attendance. Bouts for the Scouts at the Abington High School. 7 p.m. the bell time. Proceeds to benefit the Pac-11 Cub Scouts. It's one you don't want to miss. Prophet now, elbows to the head of Wagner Brown. Off the ropes. Wagner catches him. Takes him over the top. Prophet holding the back of his head. Wagner with a cover, and he only gets 2. Once again, we want to thank you for joining us this week on New England Championship Wrestling. Wagner Brown telling Prophet to get up. Prophet now nails Wagner, caught him coming in. And Prophet with a kick to the head. Enzugiri by Jeremy Prophet. Oh man, a modified fisherman buster right there. Oh, kick to the temple. And Prophet has Wagner down. Only 2. A very close near fall for Jeremy Prophet. Jeremy Prophet, as we mentioned earlier, trained by the great Ron Hutchison. After Stu Hart, the greatest wrestling trainer in Canadian history. Prophet with Wagner Brown down. Gets to the second row, moonsault, misses, catches himself, and nails it again. My goodness, what a maneuver. A cover right here, and only 2. My goodness. The athleticism of Jeremy Prophet. An incredible display right there. Prophet missing the moonsault, landing on his feet, and nailing it again. Prophet calling for the 450 splash as he heads up to the top. Prophet setting himself, goes for it, but Wagner moves out of the way. Prophet down, Wagner rolls him over. This could do it right here. A cover, 1, 2, and oh! The bell just sounded. 3 count not made. That's the time limit right there. Fans not happy about this. They want to see this match come to a conclusion. Fans chanting 5 more minutes. And we gave them 5 more minutes. Slyck Wagner Brown rolling up Prophet into a quick 2 count. Prophet rolls Wagner over. 2 count on Wagner. Prophet now off the ropes. Kick to the midsection of Slyck Wagner Brown. Prophet setting up Wagner. Wagner not going over. Prophet with a shot to the midsection. And a knee to the chest, and Wagner fights back. These 2 men slugging it out. A tremendous athletic contest this week on New England Championship Wrestling, and a big chop by Prophet. Wagner Brown with a kick to the midsection, off the ropes, but Prophet right there with a drop kick. Slyck rolls to the outside. Prophet now on the apron, over the top, lands on the apron. Slyck tried to catch him, but Prophet nailed him with a kick. And now, Prophet, acai moonsault on the money. Prophet high-fiving the fans in the front row. Prophet now with a knee to the midsection. Clubs Wagner right across the back, and a headbutt. Sends Wagner for a little consolation into the front row. Wagner and Prophet on the outside. Fans chanting, "This is awesome," and I would have to agree. Wagner Brown stopping for a little liquid refreshment right here. And you gotta like a man who shares. Jeremy Prophet may not like it, but Wagner trying to send Prophet into the ring post, but Prophet cuts him off. Jeremy Prophet here about to return the favor. Oh my goodness. What a display. Oh, Prophet with a kick right to the temple of Slyck Wagner Brown. Prophet sending Wagner Brown into the ring. You can't win it on the outside. Prophet once again heading all the way to the top, perching himself, laying in wait for Slyck Wagner Brown. Wagner doesn't quite know where he is. Here comes Prophet, knees right to the chest of Slyck Wagner Brown, and this could do it right here. Only two. What a matchup to kick off this new series of New England Championship Wrestling on broadcast television. Talk about athleticism, talk about professional wrestling, and Wagner cutting off Prophet. Prophet draped across the top. Slyck having Prophet right where he wants him. Oh my goodness. A little extra sauce right there is a big back chop by Wagner Brown. Fans want to see that again. Wagner taking requests tonight. Wagner Brown now setting him up. Oh my goodness. Those back chops hurt Slyck Wagner Brown, getting a big smile out of that back chop. Wagner now. Prophet across the shoulders. Wagner trying to get him up, and he does. F5 by Wagner Brown, and this could do it for Jeremy Prophet. Cover. And only two. Once again, Jeremy Prophet stays alive in this phenomenal back and forth matchup with Slyck Wagner Brown. Dueling chants for Wagner Brown and Jeremy Prophet. Oh! Slapped the taste out of the mouth of Wagner Brown. Wagner misses, has Prophet up, but Prophet has him in a crossface. This could be a submission right here. Wagner Brown in a compromised position. Referee, oh, there's the bell. Wagner did not tap. 5 more minutes is up. Prophet thinks he won the matchup, but I didn't see Wagner tap. You can bet your last money we have not seen the last of Slyck Wagner Brown and Jeremy Prophet in NECW action. And here's the official word. Chris Norman trying to clarify with the referee that it is indeed a time limit draw.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 5 extra minutes has expired. This match has been declared a time limit draw.
This will go down as an all-time classic, but fans, that's not all. There is more New England Championship Wrestling when we continue after this. Championship Wrestling comes your way live this Saturday night, April 6th, the 2nd annual Bouts for the Scouts. Abington High School, 201 Glenowitz Way with a 7 p.m. bell time. The Giant Pharaoh, Alexis Nevaeh, the return of Dalton Castle, and more. Friday night, May 3rd, Friday Fight Night at the Knights of Columbus, 25T Drive, Randolph, Mass, with an 8 p.m. bell time featuring the TV title tournament. Saturday night, May 11th, the 2013 Iron 8 Championship, 7 p.m. bell time. Location to be announced. Featuring special guest, WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Superfly Snuka, and more. Don't miss New England Championship Wrestling when it comes your way live.
This is the Promise Antonio Thomas, your NECW Heavyweight Champion, and you are watching New England Championship Wrestling.
The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate, and we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too.
This Saturday, the high school in Abington, NECW presents the Bouts for the Scouts, a benefit for the Abington Cub Scout Pack 11, 7 p.m. bell time, and in the main event, these men, the superstar Scotty Slade, the Shure Thing Mark Shurman, the NECW Tag Team Champions, team up with the Monster Apocalypse to take on Mikey Webb, Nick Fahrenheit, and the 7-foot-tall Giant Pharaoh making his return to New England Championship Wrestling.
You know what? You know how many people have told Scotty Slade and the Shure Thing Mark Shurman to go straight to hell? Well, that's exactly what we did. And we found a tag team partner along the way. You know, our buddy Apocalypse. Tell him, Scotty.
Great guy. Wonderful. Makes a great martini. But regardless, I don't know if you've noticed, but NECW management, I gotta give them credit. They've really stepped up their game.
Finally.
The Sure Thing Mark Shurman, superstar Scotty Slade.
Looks sharp.
Mikey Webb, Nick Fahrenheit, and that big giant goof Pharaoh.
You're the only giant I know.
Fact, not opinion.
That's right.
You know, Fahrenheit and Webb, you weren't able to beat us for these twice. You think that because of the 6-man, that's gonna change anything? The titles aren't even on the line. So it's great that you've got some 7-foot monster.
Ooh, we're really scared, not.
We've got some guy called Apocalypse. That guy just breathes fire.
Straight from hell.
So come April 6th, Fahrenheit, Webb, and the big dummy Giant Pharaoh.
The big dummy. He's gonna find out Scotty Slade and Shurman with a U. We'd only do it one way.
We do it live.
That's right. Let's go get some drinks, brother.
All right.
Woo!
This Saturday night, Abington, Bouts for Scouts, be there.